Did you get bored playing with the toy?
I was smoking.
I'm completely
Sweet.
stuck in this lift. It's despawned on me. And I can't get through the open door.
Good. Having the usual adventures at New Babbage, yes.
You getting the SSD didn't help you then.
It has. I think this is just New Babbage being Babbage.
How's your general performance? How's your general crashes and stuff been? Because
I've had a couple of crashes, mainly trying to get out of New Babbage. Other than that, it's going a lot better.
see, I don't have like my computer's not crazy better than yours. My graphics card's like moderately better, slightly. Like it's very very similar. It's a RTX 2020, so it's like a step up. Maybe you could classify. You got a 1080 though, so that's not exactly much different. My processor is not bad, so it might be your processor side, but by the sounds of it, your computer should be running it fine.
It's genuine. Just Babbage seems to dislike me a lot. Oh, silly, when you get here, would you be able to open this lift door so I can get out?
I suppose, yes. You managed to get landed, Joe?
Almost. Just trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Only recently figured out where the fucking landing spot was for New Babbage was. I ended up, a lot of the time I was just landing on top of a skyscraper and then suiciding. Because I couldn't find the landing spot, but I found it just today.
The worst
Or
one
last
for me
night.
is Area 18. I can never find it there.
Right, so you got the fireworks. You got the fireworks, and then there's some tubes along the ground that go across like an ice lake. Follow those tubes to a big fucking bomb shelter looking thing on the mountain beside the fireworks. That's where it is.
What, in New Babbage?
Yeah. Go to the fireworks, and then follow the tubes across the ice away from the city.
I just look around for the 4 towers covered in red lights.
But you can see the fireworks from pretty much space. So if you can't find it, fireworks like right beside the fireworks, there's pipes that go across the ice. It's the easiest way to get to it, well, guaranteed. At least where the fireworks are here.
I'm just refueling while I'm here. Just
Yeah, that's a good plan. Although I'm probably not going to leave here in my Avenger, I don't think.
That was almost like a full tank of quantum fuel.
Yeah, it's that's about the biggest trip you can do. Like New Babbage is like the furthest out planet in the system, so it tends to be further away from everything else.
Okay, let's get the heck out of here.
Like the biggest journeys you can really do are between it and ArcCorp or Crusader, really.
What's the general plan anyway? What we?
Gonna go to the expo hall to look at all the new free ships and rent them for free.
Gotcha.
Well, it's like it's done in like a sort of almost like a overly fancy car lot style way. But I guess have you ever seen like a custom car show where they show you all like the new car tech that they never actually release for custom cars, like changing body shapes and all the fancy stuff? It's almost like that, but in sort of delivery.
It's like the Geneva Motor Show or something like that.
I remember just renting everything. I probably won't fly half this stuff. I just rented the Hurricane.
Yeah.
I got the Valkyrie.
The Hurricane, actually. I think if you ever wanted a 2-seater, like if you had if you're ever taking your kid out in this, that would be the perfect ship.
From the front side angle, the lightning actually looks pretty badass. I don't like the sort of fork thing on the front of it, but and I'm not a fan of the overall profile from the top, but from the side it doesn't look too bad. It's very slender. But you can't rent it by the looks of it.
Silly, where have you gone?
Ooh.
Ah, there you are. Cool.
Shall we then?
Yes.
I better on my ship. 2 seconds.
Valkyrie looks nice though. my first ever trade today in my Mercury Star Runner with like 12,000 worth of cargo because I only had 13,000. Because I'm a
How
poor
much
boy.
does that make you?
I'm up to 20,000 now.
Woohoo!
Yep, that'll get me a gun for a ship if I'm lucky.
Running really badly, this one.
New Babbage is notoriously,
A bit funky.
yeah.
Poorly optimized.
Turned your graphics to low and everything, didn't you?
What?
You turned your graphics to low and everything, didn't you?
Does it... Yeah, I did it originally, like the other day. Does it... Is it... I take it saves the settings.
Yeah, I should say it'll save
Yeah,
it.
should be fine then.
Yeah, it's just the joys of New Babbage. Oh, they got the terrapin up as well.
Oh yeah, were we gonna find a elevator?
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Hold board?
Not a fan of the terrapin, but it seems like it would be quite a useful ship. You know?
Yeah, doors are now closed.
Yeah, the Terrapin really doesn't. Its purpose escapes me at the moment. It's supposed to be an explorer, in the, like its main, sort of one of its main selling points is that it can fit a buggy in it, I believe.
Explorer. Yeah, like a fucking dreadnought explorer.
I think that is something that's planned to be something particularly useful, is being able to use a buggy on the surface of a planet in order to explore. There's something you're going to need to be sort of on the ground to do.
Terrapin's just so fucking chunky and armored though. It's like Dora the Furioso Explorer. That should have got a better reaction. You're all wrong.
Got a giggle from me, that's all you're getting.
I see he giggled. He probably doesn't even know what a Furioso is.
Shit, I can't get out of my seat. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's a bomber here. There's a fucking gladiator, Anvil gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator. It's a light bomber. Or medium bomber, you might call it.
That's bigger than an arrow by a chunk. It's about the same size as the lightning in sort of width.
Yeah.
Lightning's a heavy fighter, isn't it? So yeah, light bomber, that would make sense. Well, or just bomber.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on it. I think it's like it's got two crew, and then it becomes sort of okay. But I suppose really it's a torpedo delivery system that's also quite tough and got a decent chunk of firepower.
Yeah, it looks like a cheap. It looks cheap. It doesn't look too expensive, like visually. It looks like something that you would use in a sort of almost throwaway situation.
We'd appear to be in the wrong place. All right. Got off too early. This is the commons.
You got on the wrong train.
I got the one that had the sign that said "Go here."
Oh yeah, no shit. Yeah, from coming from the spaceport, you're right enough. You do have to take 2 trains.
Yeah, so show floor this way.
And the Carrack is a big gal.
It is indeed.
As big as the Hammerhead, though, is it?
Comparable, I think. They're about the same size.
I guess it's got more floors, but the Hammerhead's wider. See, the Hammerhead's really hard to gauge because it's got that gap in the middle, so since it forces itself into 2 corridors around the central area, it's really hard to gauge how big it actually is. It's like it forces itself to be wider, which makes it feel, you know, more awkward. Hello. Oh, nice. They've also got the ballista. Saying
tried
that, I'd like to go to a surface somewhere and try out the buggy from yesterday before it goes away, because the buggy's got a missile launcher and a gun turret, and I want to. A gun turret looks pretty badass. I'd like to try it. It's like a small cannon that you'd see on like a light tank that's strapped to the back of a dirt buggy. Can't you vibe?
You can buy company merch here, like T-shirts and things, if you're like incredibly lame.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on.
there is no elevator for me.
Oh. Try and grab an elevator to the Anvil Hall.
I believe I've seen everything in the expo now.
Let me out of the lift. Right, so where are you? You're there, okay.
I'm
Let's
still
see.
waiting for an elevator. It's really slow. There's an elevator, right. Yeah, the one that you're in just doesn't load for me. It's weird.
I think it's
Going
fucked.
up now.
Oh,
It's actually,
sweet.
the lift's actually spawned.
A lift spawned here for
It
me.
disappeared as well. And now it's full of snow.
You've gone shooting up in the air. For
Do you
me.
think now the lift
And I
is full of
died.
snow? The lift is full of snow.
It was.
No, I'm dead.
Stepped out of the lift and died. I love New Babbage. It's so great.
So your game's still a bit wonky then.
Still a
Whoa,
bit.
that's frame drop. Got into the main. All there.
Let's see what we got here then. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna start at the left and work my way around, go rent everything, I guess.
That's what I did. The center, there's more stuff in the center than it first appears, so after you do a ring around the outside, do a ring around the inside. There's only one side thing from the ring, and then there's downstairs.
To rent a ship, by the way, Josh, just walk up to it and F on it. You can
Okay.
just fucking rent them, so Anvil Arrow.
Rent everything. You only get for like, I think it's, what, 48 hours, but... Hologram actually loaded in for me in the first room. It never usually does. Massive dude standing talking.
The UEE Navy, united in purpose.
What do you do? Do you just go around like renting everything?
Yep.
Like at once? Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
You get more for 48 hours.
Oh.